I've always thought, and I think a lot of us probably feel this way, like October is the best month of the year, right? Because it's like the beginning of a lot of seasons and the NFL is included. But I'm finding it hard not to say either April or May, depending on, this year for the NHL started a little bit later. April is, if not first, it's second or third, I think, just with playoffs. Like, do you guys feel the same way? What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's number one because
Okay.
not only you can say it's March Madness, but really the championship is
Mm,
played in April. Then you get the Masters, you get the start of the NHL, NBA
yeah.
playoffs. At the end of the month, you get the NFL draft. Like, there's so many things that happen inside this month that is just so big. And it's not just men's sports either. Like, you have PWHL back up
Hmm.
again. You still have MLS up. Like, it's crazy. WNBA starting like training camps. Like, there's so much happening right now. It's not even. It's so like, yeah, like I said, like it's so hard to comprehend everything that's happening. Um, I do like sports equinox day in October. Usually that happens once every year. That's pretty
Hmm.
cool. But that's really all October has for me. I think April is the number one month. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Justin. I think when you think about the combination of the sports that are being played, now and the kind of the where you are in the calendar and at a lot of these games, you're talking high intensity playoffs or you're talking draft where teams, whole futures are being decided. Like the combination of that, yeah, it's like you said, it's fun to have all these games on at the same time, but a lot of them are very low stakes. You mentioned it
Hmm.
earlier as well. Like the seasons are beginning kind of in October, baseball's finishing, but that's about the only one that's kind of in its sort of championship window. So I think the spring and the early summer, you can dial it up. April, May, June even has some great sports events on the calendar as well. So it's really take your pick. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Like
especially
real.
because you have the summer. Like, obviously, we're talking a lot of sports, but you finish, like, obviously, playoffs, I think, without a doubt, are the most exciting. But when you're done the playoffs, it's like, okay, this sucks. Sports for the most part is done. We have the MLB, and like you said, some of like the PWHL and things like that. Like, there's a lot that's happening, but it's then summer. So you're thinking, okay, like, I can actually enjoy going outside and, like, doing whatever you want to do outside, patio drinks, like the beach, whatever you're into, playing outdoor sports. So when October's done, you have November, and then you have like 6 months of just brutal weather. Now this is from a Canadian. This could be different if you're from a different part of the world, but
Yeah.
I think that factors into April being like possibly one. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, well, like I was about to say, like if you're a sports fan, realistically, like I guess like you wouldn't really have like, except for like stupid people like us who like sports all year round. Uh, Realistically, if you started watching like sports mid October and watch till like July 1st or July, I would say 7th after free agency is done for
Hmm.
both NBA and NHL for the most part, and you just like went and enjoyed your summer, enjoyed the fall, like you wouldn't have to like think about anything else other than what you said, patio beers, just go enjoy your life, go on road trips, go on family vacations, like because the sports calendar really doesn't start until middle of October, unless
Hmm.
you're like a baseball fanatic, and then it goes until right from that moment it goes until the end of June,
Hmm.
basically. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I agree. Like April has to be number one when you actually think
Yeah.
about it.